name is Brittany Parker. I'm also known as Natural Bree on the socials. And by trade, I'm a marketer and a communications consultant. And I've done that for many years. But I'm also the founder of A Green Legacy, which is an organization that is designed to empower and support underrepresented cannabis entrepreneurs. So I'm doing that through both programming, education, and then also community. And so the real big goal of A Green Legacy is to make things accessible. Because as we know, we've probably all experienced and all realize how few of us there are within the organization. Women, intersectional women. I mean, we're just kind of hard to find. Intersectional people are really hard to find within the cannabis industry. And so my hope is to make things very accessible. And we've done quite a few things this year. So I launched in February. And since then, we've done 3 events so far, and we've talked about getting your business in magazines, and we focused on PR. We also focused on funding, and then we've also talked about crossing over into the cannabis industry. And so in October, we're going to be relaunching after our summer hiatus here, and I have so many exciting things planned, and so I can't wait for you all to see it, experience it. If you don't follow me already on the socials, again, I'm Natural Bree and at A Green Legacy with an A in front. So A Green Legacy is the handle for the business. So I'm so excited to meet all of you all, to hear about your background. I'm also a writer at Leafly and then also with WeMaps. So I'm a freelance writer. So I really, really, really love going to these sorts of events. So I have some ideas of things to write about. So thank you all so much for coming in, and I would love to hear from you all. So I'm thinking what we'll do, Casey, is if anyone wants to come up, please feel free to come up. Tell us who you are, what your name is. You have any handles that you want us to follow, and then also about your business or your business aspirations. And I would also like to know about one thing you're really proud of yourself for this year. So let's start there, and let's keep it at about 3 minutes because we do have almost 19 people in here at the moment. So I want to give everyone
I just had you on camera
to chat if they would like to. So Lisa, I'm going to start with you, and then I'll just go to the right of my screen.
Okay. Well, hello everybody, and hearing a little bit of an echo. Sorry. Let me just go to somebody else. I'm gonna come back.
All right, Lisa S. We'll go to you. I forgot there's 2 Lisas on here right now. Yep.
This Lisa? Okay.
Yep.
Hi, nice to meet you. So nice to be with fellow green goddesses. Happy Wednesday. Happy day. So great to be here and to connect. I'm dispensary owner from Los Angeles back in 2005. I got when they raided 10 shops in Hollywood, California back then. I went with very young Amsterdam professor. I've been a commercial cultivator. I was a consultant. I've done everything pretty much in the industry. Came up to Seattle from Los Angeles to be in the recreational space and made a change about 4 or 5 years ago. I do group health now for cannabis businesses, and I'm very in helping cannabis businesses fight the discrimination had to fight, that they continue to fight. I'm very passionate about helping bring infrastructure into these businesses, traditional infrastructure. Since I was a victim of that discrimination, that type of world where they're taxing us and treating us like everybody else, but then they don't give us the rights. So it's a joy to still work within the industry and to help industries get those things in place that help them be amongst society and talent to keep their business going. So thank you for listening, and it's great to be here.
Hey, Lisa, what part of Seattle are you in?
I'm in Burien, South Seattle.
Oh, so I'm in C-Tech. So you are mine. I just went to the joint. That's where I ended up having to go because my dispensary didn't have Jack
Wow,
Herrera.
we're so close.
Right. Hey, neighbor.
Oh, neighbor, yeah, we'll connect for sure.
That is awesome. So
Awesome.
excited to hear about your business. Also super excited to know that you know all the cheat codes for what to do with your leftover flour. So I'll be on your doorstep after this. I appreciate it. Just be expecting me. Let's see. Casey, do you want to introduce yourself?
Sure. For those who don't know me, Casey over here at HQ. I do a lot of back-end stuff, keeping wheels in motion. Since we're at Tokeativity, you mostly know what we're about. I do house things just in case somebody absolutely need to talk with. Over to the tools tab of the chat, look them up, and you can message to a one-on-one video or anything like that. Monitoring the chat and have you guys pop on and see that's it.
Thank you, Casey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Nakia, how about you?
I'll go. So for those that don't know me, I am Nakia Delaware. I go by Kia mostly for those that know me well. Over here in Tokeativity HQ land, my title is Chief Creative Officer. I handle a lot of the marketing and social media aspect of Tokeativity. I've worked in the dispensary as well. I worked in a dispensary for 5 years, straddling the medical and recreational lines. So I've got some experience there as well.
Awesome. Now, everyone that's at Tokeativity HQ, you all are all in Portland, correct?
Except Wendy. She's in Eugene.
Okay. Well, it is so great to hear. And let's see, who do I have next? I have Karen. How about you?
Hello. Okay. For the gals that don't know me, actually, I went to Tokeativity 4 years ago, and that's how I got into this business when we moved from LA to Portland. And I started a company called Comfortably Numb, and I was selling other CBD products. And now we've had our own line for a year now. Comfortably Numb CBDs for seniors, by seniors, education focused. And what I was doing is I was teaching at retirement homes and senior centers in Portland, and doing private parties in LA and Florida, and basically just teaching old folks. I mean, I'm 62. I've been smoking pot for 46 years. It's kept me alive. I also have a very personal reason for doing this, because I hate all of the other drugs. I've had 2 siblings who died horrible, hideous, gross deaths at too early of an age, in their early 60s, from the overprescription of pharmaceutical drugs. So I was a baby of 4, Catholic family, grew up in DC, moved to California to be an actress, was involved in the international film and advertising industry, was single until I was 58, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, live at the coast in the central coast of Oregon. And what I'm passionate about now is I'm putting together a presentation to help teach others how to market and sell to seniors. Sell your products, get out there, man, but you got to know how to reach us. And I was in marketing, international marketing, for 28 years. So, I have some background there. I'm a journalist. But, I want others, I want all of us to reach out to others and teach them how to sell, and get the product, get the medicine to the people. So again, it's Comfortably Numb CBD, and it's great being here. I've missed my lovely, gorgeous Tokeativity gals, and thank you, and I probably should shut up now.
Karen, that is wonderful. I really, really, really wish that you could just talk to my mom. I tell you.
Please, I know how to talk to all moms, dads, grandmas, grandpas, every age. I know how to talk to them. I know how to get them going.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to connect her to you because it has just been an uphill battle. But recently she asked me for CBD recommendations because my aunt just had a shoulder surgery. So I feel like I'm winning her over a little bit, but it is inch by inch.
It helps because I'm older, I'm 62, and I use it. I have chronic IBD. I have arthritis in my hips. I've been beating my body up my whole life and having way too much fun. But it's my passion is, like I said, I want to teach. I'm putting together this major project to teach others. So to help everybody how to talk to your grandma, your grandpa, get dispensary owners to know what to do when a certain age of a senior walks in. Know that you can't reach them by social media. You got to do other shit, the old-fashioned stuff, and get involved in the community, man. That's one of the best ways.
I love it, Karen.
Little papers, just, say, hey, I'm going to give you a free consultation. I'll help you. I'll take care of you. That's what needs to be. This market needs us older people. We desperately need this medicine.
Absolutely. Karen, I'm coming to you after this. So remember the name. I'm finding you.
Brittany, I'm dying to talk to anybody else, man. Gals, let's all get together and scream and shout and do what we need to do to get others to get out there and know what we know.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes.
Now, I'll shut up now.
All right, we're going to go on to Miss Kindness. Hello, hello, hello. Tell us all about it.
Yeah, I love you, Karen. You just gave me life right now, and we have quite a bit in common. I am Ms. Kindness Ramirez. Yes, that really is my name. It's both my given name and a calling. I'm practicing my about me right now. So you ready? I'm a master educator, an author, a coach. I don't know. I haven't practiced it enough. Anyways, mom, wife, CEO of Club Kindness TV, and co-founder of Fridges. Very excited to be here. What do? I always say I've been a teacher for many lifetimes, and this one is in my profession. And so I make money to tell people how to use weed responsibly after spending 20 years in both the secondary classroom and the post-secondary classroom. So I brought all that pedagogy to cannabis and started teaching moms and other women like myself how to use it responsibly, how to advocate for themselves with the healthcare system, how to fight with social services if necessary, because yes, I had to do that. And then fast forward, something I'm really, really proud of and passionate about is teaching parents how to communicate with their children about cannabis and how to help them cultivate a future of ethical consumption. So I'm really, really proud of my children's book that I wrote, that I did this last year during COVID. And it is based on my family. And we are literally growing weed in our backyard next to our tomatoes, because that's how you do it. So happy to be here. Love you, ladies. Glad to be back at these socials. You know I love you, Tokeativity, and everybody on the screen. I'm Ms. Kindness. I'm done speaking.
That is wonderful. And I'm so grateful for the book. I have a 3-year-old who's almost 4, but I'm also a former elementary teacher. So when I originally saw your book, I was like, I just feel like she knows a whole lot about kids. She has to be a teacher. I knew it. I didn't know it until right now. You just confirmed it. If you all do not follow.
Many years. Thank you, though. Thank you for that.
Yes, you know, and if you all don't follow Miss Kindness, please do, because the parenting tips, all of that, the social justice work that you're doing, chef's kiss for sure. Tiffany, what about you? Oh, we can't hear you. You're on mute.
No, because it was muted. Rarely am I muted, and I'm just all, hi. Hello, everybody. I'm Tiffany Watkins. I am the founder and CEO of Vanguard Media Online. It is a platform and a magazine for women in the cannabis space. My passion for cannabis runs long. I've been involved in cannabis activities for about 31 years. And I began in advocacy, and I know that I'll end there. It's an entire journey. I do educate people in cannabis. I saw that there was Lisa S on here. She said she's former faculty of Oaksterdam. I am faculty of Oaksterdam. I do teach advocacy, and I also teach marketing and branding. Because I think those things are hyper important in the cannabis space, to understand how to brand yourself and to understand that when you enter this industry, you are an activist. Whether you think you are or not, you advocate for this plant and its placement in the human condition. So I like to make sure everyone knows that. I am right now working on so many different initiatives to help persons of color, to help newly licensed people, to understand what to do with their licenses and how to navigate this new space that they've won entry into through social equity. I'm doing that through the LADCR right now. I'm super, super proud and happy for that work. And yeah, I mean, I'm everything cannabis. I'm everything women. I love the ladies of Tokeativity and this platform that they create for us to be social and talk about and uplift each other's passions and interests. So
absolutely. Tiffany, thank you so much. And I love Vanguard. So make sure that you all are following and you all session. Miss Kindness and Tiffany just had a session before this that was wonderful. So thank you all so much. Heather, you're next up.
All right. Hi, everyone. So I'm Heather Fowler from Austin. I got to tell you guys, like the last 8 days have been wild because I had an idea and it led me to Tokeativity. Actually, Brittany, it led me to your IG where I saw like, I'll be here. And so here I am. So really, I've come out of the cannabis closet after like 30 years. And I'm also in the people space. So I'm in the people industry, like HR, right? So I've just decided that I'm going to marry literally my two most favorite loves, which is HR or offering people or building people teams for the cannabis industry. And so had this idea about a week ago, decided to call it Mary Jane's People. I have tons and tons and tons and tons to learn. And I mean, everything is just falling into place. And I'm like here in this community of this like amazing women, and I've got chills just talking about it. So I'm here to learn so much. So thank you, everyone.
Congratulations, Heather. That is huge. I feel like anytime you're kind of getting that, trying to get your foot in and just starting, like that always feels like it's the hardest part. So many congratulations.
Thank you.
Ayanna, I'm gonna go to you. How's it going?
Good. How are you? There was a little bit of an echo. I didn't know if it was coming from.
Let's see. Is it still there?
No, it's gone.
Okay.
Hi, everybody. My name is Ayanna Lawson. I am. I forgot what I am right now. I got thrown off track. Owner and cannabis travel specialist at Front Row Travels. That's a full service cannabis travel agency. I'm located in Baltimore, Maryland, but I help cannabis lovers. Hi, Karen. Karen's like, yes.
You got some friends. You got some neighbors.
Yes, thank you.
Maryland girl. Sorry, but Maryland born raised. Baltimore, hon.
Yes, Baltimore. Yes. But I did meet the ladies of Tokeativity here. They had did like this awesome East Coast tour. I think you guys started maybe in Boston, Lisa. I'm not sure, but it was a fast like whirlwind tour for them. And I met them about 2 or 3 years ago. And I'm happy to be here. I cultivate travel experiences for cannabis lovers, both medicinal and recreational. We're also doing 420 events. As you know, last year was not the best year for travel, but I survived, as we all did. Just pivoting through virtual events like this. Events like these were definitely inspiration, but I kept it simple. Just did like, virtual bingo every month. We actually have another one coming up on October 1st. Puff and paint, like your usual ways to keep in touch with the community. Yeah, Laura said VA born and raised. Yes, it's some East Coasters here. It is. It's some East Coasters here, but I'm happy to be with you ladies tonight.
So nice to meet you. And I'm hoping that 2021 will definitely pick up in 2022.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Listen, people have like this cabin fever. We've booked travel out to 2023 already. Like, we don't even know what's going to happen, but there's people like, listen, here's my money. I'll just, travel gives people a reason to get out of bed and go to work. Like, if you got to save up for this trip to XYZ, you're more likely to go to work with a little less of attitude. I'll say that. A little less, just a little. But
amen. Yes, that's what keeps me going. So
just a little.
I appreciate it. Lisa, I skipped you. So let's go back to you.
This one, me?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I know my name on here says Tokeativity HQ, I think. But hi, loves. I'm so happy to be here. And Brittany, thank you so much for hosting today. And I'm just so happy to see all your familiar faces. Co-founder and Chief Innovation Officer of Tokeativity. Both my parents, I'm just going to dig into it. Both my parents died of cancer when I was in my 20s. And I've also come from a feminist community that is really passionate about the liberation of women. So my combined energy here is the cross section of feminism and cannabis, and that's really where the baseline of Tokeativity came. So it is all of our jobs right now to be advocates out there, and to also to get to know each other. It is so important that we support each other's work, that we share each other's pages and websites and resources with one another. We cannot do this alone. And it's crazy out there. So, I've also have a web design and consulting business that I've been running since 2006. I do that on the side and continue to love to help people find their voices in the digital space. So thank you so much again, and good to see you all.
Yeah, thank you so much, Lisa, for really the entire Tokeativity team. Like, you all just put so many phenomenal events together between the content, the events, everything that you all do. Really grateful for you all. So thank you. I'm happy that that's what came from your passion. This was born from that. So very, very happy to be here. Devora, I hope I'm saying it right, and Carmel.
Devora and Carmel.
All right.
Carmel had to just step away here for a moment. But oh my gosh, thank you all ladies for Lisa and the whole Tokeativity team. Like, thank you for putting this together. Your events and support of the female community in cannabis is amazing. We appreciate, adore, and treasure you. So just know that. So we're sisters on a mission with educating about plant medicine, and we started Cannabis Cooking Magazine about 4 years ago now. We've taken a little bit of a pause we've actually been shut down on a number of channels. So we're in the midst of fighting that, which I'm sure all of you have been familiar with at one time or another, and it's a little just part of the journey. So we're pushing through it. And then we also founded Cosmic Brands, which on the hemp side of things, we have some pretty amazing products that stemmed from our conception where we even like intertwined cannabis in our family. And trying to shorten the story, being a very active person. Oh, you have them, Star Eyes. Thank you. Thank you. So Lisa's showing our little pre-rolls. Yeah, so I actually was diagnosed with Lyme disease, and before that, didn't know what had happened, and I just literally couldn't move. From a very active person to waking up one day not able to move, lost my speech, mobility, all that good stuff, or not so good. And Carmel, living in Portland, made a sob for me from cannabis and sent it to me, and I put it on I soaked in the bathtub, I put it on all my joints, and literally after I got out of the tub, and 3 minutes and 7 seconds later, I could put my feet on the floor and stand up, because I couldn't walk to the tub. I crawled there. And to me, it changed my life. And I'm actually myself, I'm not a smoker, and we were in food publishing already. And that just led us down a rabbit hole of an investigation. So, we've been in the investigational stage for about 6 years. And anyways, lo and behold, it's been an honor and a pleasure to come from an editorial perspective and really like hear and listen of the stories and the voices from seed to sale, farmers, nurses, doctors, patients, just the whole journey, and focusing on, the female and minority demographic in terms of identity is really powerful. So, that's who we are and what we do, and we're here to learn. We're here as resources and supporters and collaborators. So reach out, and you can find us on Instagram right now at @stareye_botanicals. I think it's underscore. I'll have to check, but yeah.
I love that. And Devorah, I feel like those stories are really what's going to drive this industry in the direction that they need to go. So beautiful, beautiful. Casey, let me ask you one question. This ends at 5:40. So have I gone over a little bit?
Yes, but just by a tiny bit. I don't think the hard stop time is what time, Lisa?
Though this goes until 5:50, so we have 8 more minutes.
All right. Okay, perfect. All right, so in those last 8 minutes, we're going to get to Debbie and Caroline and CBD Genie. So Debbie, flash round.
All
Tell
right.
us about yourself.
I'll keep it quick. I just want to say right now I'm in Denver, Colorado, but I came up in the DMV. So Karen, talking about DC, I actually moved here in 2010 from Columbia, Maryland, and I worked in downtown Baltimore. So still got my 410 phone number. So anyway, you can tell I'm not from Colorado because I say Colorado, not Colorado, and I get called out all the time. So whatever, but here I am. I've been a cannabis advocate since 1997, when as a single mother, I realized that me smoking a little bit of pot was a hell of a lot better than my ex-husband, who was an alcoholic. I joined NORML and was like super paranoid that I was going to get fired from my job because I was getting emails from my personal email. I just, the internet was new. I was like, I'm gonna lose my kids. So I've been an advocate for quite a while. I was in corporate training for 21 years and transitioned into cannabis after losing my job unexpectedly. I woke up Monday morning, got a text message from corporate and was like, hey, got rid of your job. And I was vice president of learning architecture for a mid-sized bank. So wow. I am a certified professional in talent and development, and currently am the chief learning officer at Rocky Mountain Cannabis Consulting, which is RMCC. So all the talk about education, love it so much. That is really what I'm passionate about. So RMCC is a woman-owned and led cannabis compliance education company that was established back in 2018. So we're offering online training, coaching, mentorship to help accelerate and scale those cannabis compliance operations. Again, just like Tiffany was talking about earlier, when people get that license, well, what do they do with it? Well, we're teaching them to conduct like advanced metric audits throughout their operation.
Wow.
We're teaching them how to train, how to build an efficient, auditing department, and be able to implement that infrastructure with that knowledge. So they're developing all of that so that they can build up their team so that they're sustainable, so they can leave that business to their families.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So
you're building legacies, is what it sounds like.
That's my passion. I didn't have the benefit of having a college education and all of those things. I really just had to, suck it up as a young person and get in there and make money and have a job. So I had to teach myself. And so giving that education to people who were just man, they didn't really know what they got into. They're passionate about the plant. They've been doing this, right? And now all of a sudden the man comes in and it's well, you got to do it this way. You got to do it this way. Yep. Man. So being able to help people have that infrastructure, how to actually run their operation, I flipping love it. I love my job. So anyway, if you want to know more, you can reach me at training@rmcc.io, and I will let the next person talk because we're running out of time.
Carolyn or Caroline?
Caroline.
You're on mute. Hold on. I think I can unmute you. There you go.
Okay. Caroline, like the Neil Diamond song. I'm a disabled artist, co-founder and co-host of Chronically Witchy. We're 3 disabled, chronically ill, chronic pain patients, and plants are our medicine as well as other things, but plants are our lifesavers. My socials are Emerald Aspects. I knit, crochet when my hands allow. Here's an example.
You're gonna have to put your handle in there in the chat when you're done, because I want to check out everything.
Yeah. But Instagram and Twitter, I'm so writer, photographer, fiber artist, and podcaster with my 2 besties.
That is awesome. Make sure to give us your handles. And so happy to have you here. And then CBD Genie, tell us about yourself.
All right. I am an Air Force veteran. I am a 14-year clinical lab scientist. And the ulcerative colitis that I went through for over 10 years going in and out of the hospital is what really genuinely brought me to the cannabis space. After feeling complete, balance with cannabis, the biochemistry I had to understand how it worked. So I am CBD Genie at cbd.genie on Instagram. I educate the biochemistry of cannabis. I live in Austin, Texas. I have 21 acres that I'm currently working on to try to make an educational facility. That's just a serendipitous, magical journey that whatever happens and whatever falls into place is right on time. So I'm here to network with individuals who are trying to do the same thing. And I'm actually really honored and humbled to be amongst you queens, because everything you guys are saying, I'm just yes, 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 yes. So let's just continue to network. And I'm all about the science of the earth and understanding her elements and microorganisms.
Yes for science and the scientists that are out here helping you guys. Well, you know what? You all did a magical job, because we have about 45 seconds left. So let's pat ourselves on the back here, kiss our brains if you want to go that direction. But it was so nice to meet you all. Again, my name is Brittany Parker. I'm the founder of A Green Legacy, also a writer. So what you all are saying right now, I'm having all of these writing ideas. So don't be surprised if I slide in your DMs, slide in your email. But outside of that, I hope you all have a great rest of your time. And thank you for sharing this time with me.